about what kind of cuts of meat that we can buy to stay on top of our protein, but not to spend tons and tons of money?
Well, first we have this top round. I've already actually cut it in half, but it's great for a roast. But there's a lot of different things. This goes for $6.99 a pound. It is prime grade, USDA inspected, 100% Angus. So I've already actually cut it in half. Besides a roast, you can do fajitas. You can make fajitas with it. I'll cut this into strips here. Yes, yeah. So this is $6.99 compared to our flank. That's actually $10.99. As you see, I've been over here cutting this into strips.
Okay.
Saute that with some peppers, onions. You can make yourself a taco with it. Still a good, healthy option with getting a lean source of protein. Also, onto this top round too, you can make it into stew beef. So I'm cutting that into little squares. So like I was saying, this is a universal piece of meat here. You can put this into your vegetable stew, kind of make that, feed the family for a couple days. But this top round also works well for that.
Okay, so it's about to be warm outside and people are going to be wanting to fire up their grills. Would that be a good piece of beef for like skewers?
Yeah, you could also use that for skewers, but I would probably recommend our next cut of beef here. We have a prime top sirloin. Great for a grilling steak, or you can use that for skewers as well. With this, it's a little bit more of a tender piece of meat compared to this top round. The top round is actually located on the back leg of the cow. This is moving up towards the kind of the section here. It's a less used muscle. So with this, you can cut that into skewers, or you can just grill it as is. But if we cut it into skewers, you're probably thinking a piece about yay big, and I'll be happy to cut that up for you guys. But it's a good, flavorful, lean piece of meat here. I also have some short ribs. So the short ribs, most people think that you always have to smoke those, and that's the only way to eat it. So I cut this across into a 4-bone section here, real thin. You can grill these. You can marinate them. You can season them however you want. Very quick on the grill. Cooks really good. Very great taste to it. Most people don't even know about it, but it's one of my favorite cuts, along with my sister's as well. So we got our pork chops. Pork chops are $4.99 a pound that we have here. Cut these about a 1/2 inch. So for those of you guys that are familiar with the anatomy of a cow, pigs are very similar with all mammals. So you have the pork tenderloin here, which is basically the fillet. And then on the other side, you got kind of the New York strip, which is the boneless loin of the pig. So this is technically a pork porterhouse, if you ever wanted to know what the definition is of this. But you can use those, goes great on the grill. I could also bone these out. So you have your whole loin there. The bone that's left over is called a baby back rib. And then we have our boneless loin and our pork tenderloin. Be happy to cut that for you guys any way that you'd like. So this is a Boston butt. It's a pork shoulder that I've also sliced in. This goes for $3.99 a pound compared to the pork chop, which is $4.99. Most people don't actually even know about this. Grills up very well. You can marinate it. This is maybe 2 to 3 minutes aside. You can throw it on the smoker, whatever you want. Just marinate it beforehand, and you can just do a dry rub or a wet rub. People use a vinegar-based mopping sauce you can use too, but this can go a long way, feed a lot of people for a long time, and it's got so much flavor into it as well.
Oh my God.
The bacon burger will be cheaper than a, than grilling a flank steak, for example, or a ribeye, or a New York strip, or lamb chops, or even a pork tenderloin. Our bacon burger, our ground beef, they can go a long way. You can do so many things. Stuffed peppers at this time with rice. Several of my friends will mix rice and bacon burger together, chop up some onions, and then throw that in a bell pepper. Works really well that way.
Well, and that's a good idea just to make it go further, just with the rice.